Hi, today I want to show you how we can extract if you have a geographical vector, how you can extract it and export it as a CSV file. So what I want to show you here is that for example here, we'll go to the natural earth, get the data, come here to the physical data. I use the small, the medium scale for today, and assume I want to download the coastlines and then export these coastline vector, export their coordinate to CSV file. So I already downloaded them, and I'll show you how to do that. So if I go open the QGIS, first let me open the background map so we see what we are doing. So I click on this OpenStreetMap. So we have it. Then I come here to the layer and add the layer and add the vector layer, and then browse it. And this is the I already, when you download it, it's in the zip file. If you unzip it, it's going to be something like that. So you click on that, and then click on the shapefile. So it's the coastline shapefile with this resolution, and you open it, you add, and then close, and you'll see those coastline are added. So if I zoom in, you will see they are added to the map. So if I turn it off and turn it on, so you can see it's added there. Always good to go to properties and make sure that it has a to source and see it has a correct coordinate system. Anyway, so now that I have this, what I want to do is that I want to go ahead into vector to geometry tool and extract vertices. So I click on that, and it asks me which layer you want to extract vertices. So that's the vector layer I have, and I run it. So now as you can see, those coastline and change into type of something like these vertices here. So if I zoom, for example, here you can see them. It's changed from that, so it's line and it's changed it to that. Now that I have this, I want to add the coordinate to that. So I will go ahead again to geometrical tool and add the geometry attribute to that, and then run it. So it will add the x and y coordinate to that. So now I can go ahead and click on that and open attribute table, or you can do it in properties in the field, but open attribute table is easier. So you can go there and look at these are the attributes I have. I only need to keep the x and y coordinate. That's all that I need to do. So I will go ahead, click on edit. So what I need to do is that first of all I want to delete all those features or column that I don't need them. So I click on here, I click select all, so I select these two. So I don't need any other, so I only need these two, and I will click OK. So it takes a little while until it removes all the other fields and only keep those that we want them to be there. So as you can see, now we have only these coordinate. One other thing is that it's optional. If you want to do that, you can see here you have many decimal points here. You may or you may not need them, so you can go ahead. If you don't want them, you can go ahead and run them. For example, if I come here, click to open the field calculator, and I said I want to update the x coordinator, and then I will say that I want to run it. And for the values, I come here, I set the x coordinate. I want it for 3 places to be there, and I will click OK. So we'll see that it will only keep 3 places, and I can do the same thing for the y coordinate as well. Again, if this is what you want, it's optional. You can do it or you can skip it again. So this time I want the y coordinate and I want it to be in 3 places. And so again I click OK, and then I have all of the coordinates are within the 3 decimal places. Then I toggle the editing, so I save it. So now I have the coordinate of the coastline, so I can go ahead here and export save feature as, and you can name it anything that you want. So as in, for example, I said the coast line x y. So on that, you can come down here, string code, so you can, if it's exported as a string, you can come here and play with that, so make sure that's not a string. Otherwise, if it's exported correctly, leave it what it is. So I don't want it to be on that, so I click OK and it will export it for me. So now if I go here and see, it's added already here. So if I open it, you will see that I have the coastline. So here recorded as the I have the coastline, and these are its coordinates, so we can import it into any other program or for any other purpose we need to use them.